All right, we're back. So now that the doohickey mod is done on the bike, we are going to upgrade a couple of the protection features on it. So we're going to do rear crash bars, and we're going to change out the handguards. First up, we have these Amazon special rear crash guards. I think they're from a brand called Copart. They aren't designed to necessarily hold a certain type of pannier bag or box, but I do like that they're just a little bit more low profile. And then I think for like rackless bag systems, they'll be totally fine. They'll be good, some good mounting points for strapping stuff on, and then it's also a nice point to grab onto the bike if we ever have to like pick it up or pull it. So, and they're cheap. They're like $60. So I put these on my 2018. I was pretty impressed with the quality of them for $60. So figured I'd just use the same ones for 2012, and that's all they are. Just a simple little rack system that just bolts onto the side of the bike. So left side, right side, and then basically just something like that. So it's just a 6mm hex for up here. We're going to use the hardware that it comes with. The short ones go on the bottom, the long ones go on the top. Nice and snug. Nice and snug. Boom, one side done. Okay, rear guards installed. Let's get the hand guards and the grips installed. So we're gonna be putting on the Pro Grip Soft Touch Rally. I just read some good things about these online, and I put them on my 2018, and I like them a lot, so got another pair for the 2012. And then the hand guards we're installing are gonna be an older set of the Tusk D-Flex handguards from Rocky Mountain ATV. I had these for an older bike, and I never put them on, so they're laying around, so we figured I'll try and put them on here. Let's get started. Okay. Go. Kind of break the rubber off. And then spraying just like pretty much anything up in here can really help it slide off easier. See that? So Not bad. I'm like old sandpaper and just see if I can get some of this crap off. So, you know, it's not great. I'm not really a perfectionist though, and I'm gonna be using grip glue on it anyway, so. It's nice and spongy. I learned this the hard way. Your hand grips are right and left because this side is smaller than this side, right? And you might seem like that's pretty obvious, but I didn't realize that. I thought these were the same size. So I tried squeezing the left-handed side onto the right-handed side. So this one went on super easy because one of these is larger in diameter than the other to account for this extra throttle body. So just keep that in mind. So that's definitely, see how much easier it is for this one to go on?
Yeah.
So yeah, they are, but they're not, they don't label it and they don't tell you. So I'm not convinced that it's like totally necessary, but I put these on my other bike without grip glue and you're like, oh, you're gonna slip and stuff. I don't do a lot of like insane off-roading, so, and I have done off-roading on it. I haven't really noticed it to be that bad. But when it is hot out and you're sitting on traffic, you can definitely like kind of twist your grip around the handlebar. So I think some glue would help with that. I don't know how much of this you put on. Okay. Throttle's not sticking. Hand grips installed. Now we're going to install the hand guards. Are going to be an older set of the Tusk D-Flex hand guards from Rocky Mountain ATV. We're going to adjust the standoff by a little bit to see if we can make these hand guards work for us. And you cut the end of that off. So apparently they sell these with the holes on the end already, but I couldn't find any for sale, so I just had to get the regular ones and just cut it. Not bad. Goes in like this, and then when you tighten, it'll expand this inside the handlebar. You will find that this is never easy because something is always in the way. Try and go over. This should ideally kind of be matching this. It doesn't line up with our lever, which is fine, I guess. I'm not a huge fan of that. And you could bring your lever angle up, but it would just be not a comfortable ergonomic position. So we're gonna try this. We'll see if it works. Okay, so now that's completely clear of this little bar in there, so it shouldn't get in the way of rotating. Just goes on there nicely. So I'm gonna go ahead and loosen up this brake line. So you just wanna crack this a little bit. You don't wanna loosen it all the way because there is brake fluid in there. flex out of the way. So we got to start threading. Doesn't necessarily mean it's gonna work. I don't actually mind this angle on this. Like if this works, I would actually be, I think, quite pleased with this. Now I'll go ahead and start tightening this up and see if there's a fit.
Oh my god.
No, I mean, it kind of holds. And yeah, you know, you might argue that's terrible, but honestly, I don't care. The weird thing that they do is, so there's two holes. There's two holes to put these on here, right? But there's only one pre-drilled hole. So like, well, if you put it on, you can get one screw in there pretty easy, but there's no second hole here for the other hole. So I don't know, but they give you like a spot to drill it. So I'm just gonna go ahead and drill a hole on it, and then we'll have two lining up right there. And then in the kit, they give you a short and a long screw. The long one goes on the pre-drilled hole, and the short one goes there. Okay, there you have it. And that is the Tusk D-Flex handlebars. That's it for a bit of crash protection on the bike and new hand grips. So until the next one, see ya.